So where I'm going with this is actually all the way back to Eastern Germany between the 1950s and the late 1980s, right?
Wow. What a time
Um,
to be alive. Wait, what was it?
well,
Neither were
it
you.
probably so it probably wasn't that great a time if you were in East Germany, because the Stasi there, the Ministry of State Security, which for 40 years, its main thing was surveillance and being able to um, really intrusively look at every aspect of a person's life. And they had a huge amount of manpower, although it doesn't look huge now. They had nearly 100,000 personnel and
It's
over
huge, yeah.
200,000 informants who would be collecting data all the time.
Hey,
Two,
hey, hey, that model trainers, young man, model trainers, right?
well, but yeah, the
Oh, wait,
thing
it's the
is,
50s. It's the 50s, sir.
it's just the 50s, 60s, and 70s. And so what they did was that they wrote it all down in paper. So you had all these files everywhere. So when eventually the Stasi officially was dissolved, etc., and they went in and they had a look at what they had over 1 billion sheets of paper, right, of individual bits of paper, right. And I suspect that is a tiny fraction now of what these organizations now have, right? Because modern AI systems, that's that always on voice capture. This would be like having the Stasi putting microphones in basically everyone's house, um, and all the cameras and the location devices that you're carrying around. It's a level that the Stasi would have went, my God, this is amazing. We can do X, Y, and Z. Anyway, just kind of throwing it out there of something that we thought was horrific and cheered in 1990 when the Stasi were eventually dissolved. We have now accepted a surveillance culture which is so much worse than that. You would argue that all they're trying to do is just sell you a toothbrush or where your next holiday is going to be. They're not actually the repressive regime, but uh, it, there's a lot of similarities as well, though.